Look, my name's Ray Gartrell. I'm a councillor for Townsville City Council, and I'm born and bred here in Townsville and very proud of that fact. Yeah, look, it was Donna Benningfield was the artist, and I came to know Donna very well from attending some of her exhibitions, and in fact I opened one of her exhibitions for her, so I got to know her and John and the family very well. And I was certainly humbled and very surprised when she approached me to be in the Percivals and do a portrait of me. And not being an art lover, but loving art and the vibrant scene we've got here in Townsville and supporting that, obviously said yes. And we went through a strong process that included obviously meeting with Donna a number of times. She actually came round to my house. I sat for her a couple of times. She took a lot of photos, and in fact, one of the portraits that she did initially was with my dog Lily, a golden retriever, and she did that up initially, but felt that the dog may take away from the portrait, so she went back and did a portrait just of myself. I think I liked the one with the dog better, but so it was a process where I also went to Donna's house and had a look what she was putting together, and I thought it was a fantastic result. Well, I didn't sit for too long. They were short periods, and as I say, they didn't take too long. It was probably more the conversation between the two of us, and then when I went round to her particular residence, I suppose she sat me at that stage. So they're only short periods. Most of it was with the photography. Yeah. Look, I was humbled basically. You look around at all the portraits that were there, and they were just some phenomenal artists and phenomenal people, and to be part of that was just amazing. And there's a process you go through whether you get hung and those sort of things as well. So to be in that sphere was just amazing and quite humbling, Shane. Well, I think it comes back to people, basically. You're talking about, in a lot of instances, people who are in our community, not only people from down south. And the Percivals, what a great showcase for Townsville. We've got artists and people doing portraits from people down south and bringing them up. So to me, it's about the people, and you can relate to that. You go there and you see pictures there of the Brigadier and Sandra Harding and these leaders in our community, and you can relate to it. And you're looking at the portrait, and you're interpreting it a certain way that might be the same as the artist. Usually it's not. They've got their own interpretation, and isn't that a fantastic process to go through when you go to a lecture on what the artist is trying to portray versus yours, and it just opens up so many more dimensions for you. So it's about the people, it's about trying to capture what those people are about and relating to them. And those portraits, from other areas of Australia, normally you know those people, and if you don't, you find out. So it's about the people and the relationship that you've got to them, and trying to understand what they're all about, and peeling back those layers and saying, what's the artist trying to capture? What is this person all about? I think it's just amazing. It's fantastic, absolutely fantastic, the Percivals and the portraits that you see, and I encourage everyone to come along and have a look. Percival and the photographic competition that is being held in conjunction with the Percival is extremely important for Townsville. We have got a vibrant, creative arts scene here in Townsville, and that needs to be nurtured and fostered. Having said that, it gives the local artists an opportunity, but it also takes Townsville and our city to Queensland, Australia and the world. And that's one of the great benefits of these exhibitions, competitions and initiatives, and we need more of them. They are the lifeblood for Townsville, because we can get people to come to Townsville. They can understand that we are a city that's growing, we're maturing, and we have got a great arts and cultural scene. I'm not an artist, but I love the arts scene. I will continue to support the arts because I believe I understand the importance of art and culture to any city. And if you look at Richard Florida's book, The Rise of the Creative Class, and you have a read of that, it gives you a strong understanding of how powerful that can be. I do give my time generously, and I should be doing that. All councillors should be doing that. That to me is part of our role, is to get out there in the community and support our artists. As we know, being an artist is a pretty tough job. You know, the stats I've seen is that I think there's only 10 to 15% of artists actually make a good living out of it. Now, that means that the majority are doing it because they love it and they're passionate about it, and that comes back to community. So I'll continue to be involved as much as I can, and I always, if I get an invite, I always try to attend, and if I can't make it, there's usually a prior commitment. Look, fully supportive, not an artist, love the art scene, and we'll continue to support it. And I know we've got some grand plans for, arts hubs, and those things are bubbling along in the background, and I'm sure that if we can take that art scene to the next level here in Townsville, we can make a bigger and huge mark across Australia for our arts and cultural scene here in Townsville, and more importantly, for the city, for the viability and the economical benefit of the city from the arts scene.